Hello YouTube, welcome to part 2 of the Scars of Mirrodin. This is the Magic Hour, and we are finishing up our lists here of our picks of the best cards of this set.
I wouldn't necessarily call them the best, I'd say our favorites.
Yeah, that's a better classification.
Although, a lot of the cards we put are on the top list of the most sought after cards so far.
Well, my next one, it's not the best card of the set, but it is the funniest card of the set. Menite. He costs 0, and he's a 1/1.
Pretty good, actually. If you mix that with any Metalcraft ability, especially the Mox Opal, that's a pretty good opening hand. You get a Mox Opal, 4 1/1s,
4 Menites,
and a land.
And here's a funny strategy for you guys out there. Get Protein Hulk, and when you sacrifice it, you get 4 Ornithopters for free, and 4 Menites for free.
Wasn't there also a wall that cost 0?
It didn't cost 0, it cost X.
Oh.
So if you put it into play, it died.
So, Menite, that's just... It's supposed to be like a representation of what's left of Menarch from the original Mirror, which I really like. It's a throwback to the old original series.
Yeah. To us old school guys, we love anything that's a throwback.
Now, my last card is Azuri, Renegade War Leader. I want to bring this one up because it brings me back to a point we
both made in our last video.
In a couple of videos already. We're tired of elves. This guy, he's basically an elf lord that doesn't buff him up. What he does is he has one ability, tap a green, regenerate an elf. Then he has an overrun ability, just like Green Garuk, except it only works for elves.
Enough of the fucking elves! I am so sick of them. And goblins! I'm sick of goblins, too.
Goblins aren't overdone as much in this set as they normally are.
Thank God.
But elves, again.
Enough.
How powerful do they have to be? I mean, we were doing a match last night where I did a green deck that was elf and large creature based. I overran everybody. Because there was an elf for every single situation possible.
I mean, you even got an elf that prevents it so you don't have to sacrifice creatures. And when you're using, like, Eldrazi with their Annihilator, you're basically covered for it. Fuck elves.
It's like, they just want to put elves on a pedestal and hoist them up above all other aspects of magic. So that I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they just get rid of every other creature type and just make every color elves. They already tried it with Mirrodin, or not Mirrodin, with
Lorwyn.
With Lorwyn. They tried to make them green-black. No, we didn't allow that to stay, though. But they will try again.
Enough, wizards. Enough of the elves. Do something different, for Christ. You know, the only other time they ever tried something different were the snakes in Kamigawa. They should have kept them around. Or at least bring them back, because...
Oh yeah, there's a new creature, by the way, in this set I kind of wanted to side mention. It's a new boa card. That's kind of like River Boa.
I love River Boa.
I forget if it has...
It has Infect.
Yeah, it has Infect, and it also has Regeneration.
Yeah.
You always gotta love those boa cards. If you want a deck idea, make it all about the boa.
If you guys don't know River Boa, it's a 2/1 for 2 that has Island Walk and Regeneration. It's one of my favorite cards of all time. I've won so many games.
You also got one now that's the same thing as that, but with Swamp Walk. So that's a pretty good thing for a deck.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, the set so far, it looks interesting. It looks promising.
It's insanely good. I mean, as far as the artifacts go, it's insanely good.
Well, it's an artifact-based deck, so you would hope so.
The red, I'm not excited for.
Red I didn't see really anything that...
Neither of us saw anything that was like, this is kick-ass, this is an amazing card, this makes me really want to have, like, a red deck. There was nothing there.
Already, I'm going to go straight black-blue with Infect and Proliferate. That's my strategy.
Yeah, aside from my Mire, I definitely want to do an Infect deck, because that's actually really cool. Another color that really... didn't really deliver anything was green. More elves we don't really need.
Yeah, it seems like they focused a little too much maybe on the artifacts, because as far as those colors go, there's not really anything in there that wowed us.
And blue, black and white, they all are looking really good.
White has a very overpowered card, an enchantment, where it gives all your creatures double strike and lifelink. It costs 6 and it's an enchantment.
Fucking white.
Double strike and lifelink. Those are pretty big abilities.
Now you just need to give them trample and it's done. Another thing, there's really nothing else to talk about.
We think this set is going to be good. We're looking forward to see how this whole block turns out, see what they do. We're hoping for more Planeswalkers, like we said.
Oh, one thing I wanted to mention is that they are bringing Phyrexians back, an old villain type.
According to the story, it's supposed to be Phyrexia
is invading Mirrodin. So in the next set, I guarantee we're going to see a lot of Phyrexian stuff.
Probably. I think now they're introducing all the Mirrodin aspects, so the Mire artifacts.
So we're going to get all the Phyrexian stuff in the next couple of
And
sets.
then the next one after that will probably be a combination of the two, along with Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if Nicol Bolas gets a new card. God knows they gave new cards to a lot of them already. But yeah, one thing we wanted to do, since sets come out so...
It comes out, it's months. It's a couple months, maybe at least 1 month between... And we enjoy doing these Magic videos. People like these too. We're getting a lot of views, which is surprising.
Yeah, if you guys have any requests, if you want to see our decks, or what we think of other sets...
Yeah, previous sets we haven't gotten to yet, just specific cards, what we think Magic is good with, what we think they could do to improve, which, believe us, there's plenty.
Yeah.
You know, if there's any requests out there, let us know in the comments, because we enjoy doing these Magic videos, and by the views, we assume plenty of people enjoy watching them too.
Yeah. So if you guys, are really wanting to see what our decks are, what are, our favorite strategies, just let us know, and we'll do videos of it. I got nothing better to do. He's got nothing better to do.
Well, actually,
we'll do it.
Yeah, pretty much. So... Anyway, so we enjoy doing these videos. We enjoy that you guys love them and you watch them. We're glad that we can help give you some insight on these sets. If there's other sets you want us to do. Previous sets that because we started with what? Zendikar?
Yeah.
I think Zendikar...
Yeah, we started with World Wake and Zendikar.
Yeah, so there's a ton of sets behind us that we didn't get to. But if you still want to know our thoughts on those sets, even though they've been out for a while, we'll be happy to let you know.
Alright, so we'll cut it off there, and as always, thanks for watching, and if you guys didn't like it, okay.